Hey guys, this is Bharat and welcome to Bharatzkitchen with eggless cake recipe. Okay, in this video I'm gonna post the eggless cake recipe in an oven, and I'll definitely post the recipe in pressure cooker and kadhai as I said. But for me, first you need to understand the logics behind making a good eggless cake. So what are we waiting for? Okay, so let's begin with it. So first thing that you need to do to make any cake recipe is to be precise. So do buy a weighing scale, but if you don't want to buy, then don't worry, I'll give you all the measurements in cups as well on my website. So I'm gonna begin by using the creaming method, that is take some room temperature butter and to this add a little bit of oil to give more moisture to the cake. Then turn your weighing scale to 0 and add your powdered sugar, which is about 100 grams. Now the first thing that you need to do is mash all the butter in together with the sugar, or else all the sugar will fly off. And when the butter is completely mashed, add your vanilla extract and start to combine everything together. And it would really be amazing if you have an electric beater here. Now the worst mistake which I did is that I was using a small bowl, which created this mess. So as I transfer to a bigger bowl, I would suggest you to use a bigger bowl only, or else the sugar will totally fly off and you'll make a mess like I did. And yes, I forgot to add the vanilla extract, so you don't forget to add it. Now all you need to do is to cream the butter and the sugar. So do this in intervals. Cream for 5 minutes, then mix everything, and then again cream for 5 minutes more until you reach this stage. That is, you need to beat until your buttercream is a little stiff. Okay, now it's time to add my secret ingredient, which is soy milk. Now I know you're gonna ask, Bharat, why are you adding soy milk? What's the benefit in that? Well, to get the answer for this, we need to first answer the question, why are homemade eggless cake not as good as the egg one? And what's the secret in using the egg in the egg cake? And if you buy an eggless cake from like a bakery or even these small eggless cake, they are good enough, 100% veg. So what's the reason behind it? If you can see it, it's written humectant. Well, commercially, generally humectants are used or cake mix are used. Also cellulose gum or guar gum to combine the fat and the water in the cake. And last but not the least, they also use soy lecithin that you can find in soya milk as well. So if bakery one knows how to make it, these commercial guys knows how to make it. So what's the problem in eggless cake in home cooking? You see, the main problem is that the fat in eggless cake, which is in the form of butter and oil, doesn't combine with water. That's the secret. I'll show you a little more about it by an experiment. You see, when you try to combine in water with some fat like oil, it doesn't combine. And that's what's happening in your eggless cake. Even if you try to whisk it, it won't work. Oil doesn't combine with water. But when you add an egg yolk to this mixture, it actually combines. And that is an integral part of how cakes, ice cream, mayonnaise works. Without the emulsion provided by the eggs in the form of lecithin, your eggless cake simply won't work. Now curd, condensed milk has certain amount of lecithin in it, and that is why people use it. But what I have is something better and which you can easily find. And so what is lecithin? Well, I won't go in huge details, but for your basic understanding, it's basically a phospholipid. And it's pretty much what it says. A lipid means fat, that side is fat soluble, and phospho is for phosphoric acid, which is water soluble. So that is how it combines the water and the fat. Now will soya milk be able to do the same job that the eggs did? Well, let's see. I'll take some soya milk, and by the way, soya milk already has lots of water, and soya, there is no milk in it. So it has the water, it has the lecithin. You just need to add oil, and when you beat it, well, what did we know? So it does combine and form something as same that you saw. Now how strong is the lecithinal power of soy milk? Well, let's see. I'm gonna add about half a liter more oil in this mixture, and let's see that if it holds or not. Now that's a really thick and strong emulsion. Okay, enough of science. I won't bore you much. Let's continue with the recipe. So add your soy milk and start beating again. Now this is not gonna be very easy. It's gonna take some time. So beat for 5 minutes and make sure you keep stirring in intervals. After this, again beat for 5 minutes, and while doing this for the second time, you will be able to see changes. Now you can see that it's become a little thicker and it started to combine together. And the important point here is that while making this emulsion, everything needs to be cold. Now beat for the third time for 5 minutes more, and now it will really thicken up. And now you can see that all the fat has combined with soya milk, but still I want it even more stiffer. And also keep this in mind that by any chance if your mixture doesn't get stiff enough, then keep it in a freezer for about 30 minutes and then you can beat again. But remember, you're looking for stiff peaks here. See how it doesn't fall off from the whisk? And that's what you're looking for. So I beated it for about 15 minutes in totality, and remember, everything was cold. That's the secret. Alright, now time to make the dry mix. So in my bowl I've taken some all-purpose flour or maida, and to this add some baking powder and some salt, and that's it. Mix them together and it's as simple as that. At this point add all the wet stuff, that is some water and also our soy milk infused buttercream. Make sure you mix everything together with a beater and your cake batter is ready. Seriously. So take a baking tray, rub it generously with some butter and then add some all-purpose flour. Make sure you remove all the excess and just transfer your cake batter into a baking tray. Now I like to tap it and smooth it out a little bit, but in your case it's totally up to you. Now all you need to do is to bake your cake in a preheated oven for about 30 to 40 minutes at 180 degrees centigrade. Now when you take the cake out from the oven, make sure you cover it with a cloth so that its crust doesn't harden up. After about 15 minutes, time to cut the cake. It looks amazing, isn't it? And you can see that it's pretty soft. And that's only because you've used food science the right way. So there you go guys, how to make eggless cake in an oven. You can buy all the stuff that I use from the description bar down below, and you'll find all the list of ingredients and their measurements on my website. So if you like the recipe, do give it a thumbs up, do subscribe to this channel. You can watch my videos in Hindi as well. Until then, I'll see you all next time.